Dyslexia makes me look like I'm not trying, but I am.
It may not seem like I'm paying attention. It's just because I go and learn a different way.
Please be patient with me.
Sometimes schoolwork and testing can be overwhelming for me.
Reading is harder than you think for us. We should go to a separate room and take time and not trying to rush and keep up with the class.
When you read, it's hard for you to read and all the other kids think it's easy and the teacher thinks you think it's so easy. It's not easy.
Please read to me.
It is important to follow my classroom accommodations in my IEP.
For math, we should have a calculator no matter what, because this will really help us.
Please do not make me read aloud to the class. Dyslexia feels like everything's harder for you and like you don't fit in.
I try as best as I can in school, and sometimes when I fall behind, it's the dyslexia that's making me fall behind. So I try as best as I can to stay ahead and make sure that dyslexia does not get in my way.
Even though I'm dyslexic, I really like reading, but I hate reading big books. I would like you to help me find books that I'm interested in and that I can read.
I take longer to learn, and I might need some extra help, and I might need it being taught in a different way.
You just need to focus. Oh, I'm a bit dyslexic too.
You're slow, aren't you?
Can you spell dyslexia?
Dyslexia.
You must hate reading.
Obviously I do.
See, I'm the complete opposite. I love reading.
It takes me ages and ages to read books. I'm 21, I've read one book in my life.
So I didn't read till I was 12, and then I read a book a day.
It's a glitch, because when I read, I sometimes read and I follow the sentence down and then I go back up.
I would end up reading the exact same line over and over.
The words, when I used to read, used to move around and just get crazy.
I get extra letters and letters going. Yeah, they just, they're just funky, and sometimes hey, I'm going to go over here, and it's like, you're not meant to go there.
Have you tried spell check?
Yes.
I was literally about to say spell check is my best friend.
Spell check is useless, because if you can't spell the word in the first place, you don't know whether it's correcting it to be right or wrong.
After you do an essay or something like that, you can just press one button and you'd be like, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Social media is the worst. I have to get 3 people to check anything I post, just in case I put something really rude.
I hate it at the same time. Did you mean this? You condescending little prick. But yes, please, thank you, thank you.
You just need to focus.
I've had that all my life. You need to focus, you need to focus. You're not focusing, you need to try harder.
My parents, my teachers thought I had attitude problems.
I'm lazy.
To people.
According to my mum, I'm lazy.
Lazy gang.
And they just thought I was rude, as opposed to thinking that I couldn't engage with what was happening.
I'll put post-it notes around your room, do a mind map, use different colours. That never used to work for me.
Because everyone is different. Everyone should, in my opinion, learn in a different way or at a different speed.
I enjoy going at my own pace. I'm not lazy. I just like going things at my own pace.
To all of those people, yeah.
Oh, it's not fair that you get longer on exams.
I would swap it in a heartbeat, though, to not have dyslexia.
I've had people say, well, you shouldn't get extra time in exams because you don't have extra time in life.
You could give me the whole night and I'm still not going to finish it.
I basically wouldn't have any qualifications if I didn't have extra time.
If you've got a additional educational need and you read a bit slower, you need to be given that time to process.
Everything that was going on in my head, I wanted to put it on the piece of paper, but I couldn't read fast enough and I just couldn't write fast enough. And it just used to make me panic, and I used to have the worst anxiety attacks.
Oh, I'm a bit dyslexic too.
A bit? A smidge?
Oh, I'm dyslexic too. I think it's kind of condescending sometimes, because I think sometimes people are actually faking it.
They don't get what dyslexia means, so it's kind of their own ignorance.
It's just the ambiguity of it. It's if you're bad at reading, or you don't like reading, or say you've got ADHD, or I think there's loads of things that you could mistake for it.
The people who are actually generally dyslexic, it's incredibly frustrating and
really patronising.
Really patronising.
I've had people say this to me, and I kind of feel like they're trying to belittle
who I am.
Yeah.
Any true dyslexic wouldn't go, I'm a dyslexic as well. You try and hide it the best you can.
Yeah.
As soon as someone finds you out, you just go, yeah, I am. And you instantly become very aggressive towards them.
And
What? Come on then.
Okay, you're just a bit thick.
Cold world.
Stupid, bit of an idiot.
Slow, I've been called an idiot, I've been called weird.
Waste of space.
Well, maybe dyslexic people are stupid, but by someone else's standard.
Yes, it's important to talk about diversity as race and gender and all those different things, but there's also diversity in how people learn.
If you're trying to take a super fast test and you're dyslexic, then yeah, you're fucking stupid.
You'll never amount to anything.
So I've just graduated in nutritional science.
I'm doing a master's in molecular biophysics.
I'm an officer in the Merchant Navy.
And they were all like, yeah, she's not gonna do anything, she's got loads of negativity, she's not trying.
It was almost something that I said to myself in sixth form as well, and I think that's the worst thing. I started believing it.
It's about perseverance.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Key motto in life.
Don't worry, you'll grow out of it.
You will learn to cope. Is probably like...
I didn't grow out of it. I would say I grew into it.
You know, it's taken me so long and all my life of being crap. And then now I'm like, actually, I have a reason and I know why it is. And this is my reason. I'm not being stupid.
I probably wouldn't have learned that I was really creative and that I could do something with that.
I wouldn't be me and I wouldn't have like some of the amazing ideas that I have without thinking in the way that I think.
Do the stand up and say, I'm Declan and I'm dyslexic.
I'm Priya and I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, that's it. It's just crack on with it. Don't struggle on your own. It's not worth